Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be a mess. The release date of March 20th is rapidly approaching. We've been covering this game for quite some time, talking about how historically inaccurate this whole game is. This whole portrayal of Yasuke as a legendary samurai, and he's going around chopping people's heads off in feudal Japan. It's just a mess, right? It's been cringe, but now we have a new contender. Yasuke Simulator. Yeah, this is coming out on Steam, and apparently it's more historically accurate than Assassin's Creed Shadows, at least to the developers. Now, we all know this is a parody. This is making fun of Ubisoft, which rightfully they deserve it. They've had a crummy 2024. You think of all their failures: Outlaws, Skull and Bones, Prince of Persia, X-Defiant, and Assassin's Creed Shadows. This could sell millions of copies. It's not going to save the business. They are so far in the red that they're probably going to likely be bought or go private, or something's going to happen to them. Either way, Assassin's Creed Shadows has been delayed not once, but twice, and it's facing more scrutiny than a tax audit. And we've had gamers, we've had Japanese historians, we've even had the Japan National Diet talk about all the historical inaccuracies with this game. We even saw instances of disrespect with religious sites in the video game. This game can do nothing right. It's a mess. Taking a look at Yasuke Simulator's page on Steam and the trailer, you can see that they're definitely making a statement against Ubisoft. In fact, you could tell there's a lot of stuff here that is a parody of it. It looks like complete garbage, but that's what makes it appealing. The fact that this game looks like garbage, and it's obviously picking up environments and scenes and, I guess, combat inspirations from Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows, but doing it terribly, is what's going to make it so bad that it's so good. But the killer here is that we actually have a car in the game. Yeah, you're going to be able to run over people and mow them down with a car. And this still, for some odd rhyme or reason, feels a little bit more historically accurate than Assassin's Creed Shadows is. Because again, Ubisoft is doing this whole Thomas Lockley Yasuke narrative that is just absolute garbage. Absolute woke narratives being pushed down our throats. And yeah, the developer of this game is actually called Historically Accurate Developers, which is hilarious. And the game, again, like I said, features low poly graphics. You see Yasuke wielding a, I guess, katana blade, dual katanas, and a machine gun. You might as well just go all nuts. They had the right idea. Ubisoft, they should have went all nuts with Assassin's Creed Shadows if they weren't going to be historically accurate. In order to have a fun game that you can casually pick up and just kill people with sniper rifles, driving them over with a car. Because, feudal Japan, they had all of that. Checks out, right, Ubisoft? If that's the game we want to play, that we want to twist the narratives and stuff and put imaginary stories behind Yasuke's history. Now, apparently, Historically Accurate Developers assures us, with a straight face, I presume, that Yasuke Simulator is a totally historically accurate simulator, that they've done their research, and apparently they watched a samurai movie and skimmed Wikipedia a bit, which is equivalent to what Ubisoft has done, if not more than what Ubisoft has done. I would wager to say that these people have done a lot more research into Yasuke than Ubisoft has done. Now, they do share the same exact release date as Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is going to make this absolutely interesting. March 20th, 2025. So this would be hilarious if Yasuke Simulator somehow manages to sell a lot more copies or get a lot more concurrent players. We know that's probably not going to happen. Assassin's Creed Shadows is probably still going to sell really good, but wouldn't that be hilarious if this game gave it a little bit of a run for its money? And, I'm kind of an asshole, so if I was a video game developer that was going to make a game making fun of Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows, I would have it release out on the same date as well, because, hey, I love the taste of salt. And funny enough, Assassin's Creed Shadows already got shit for the March 20th release date because there was a tragic event that happened not too long ago, I think involving like subways, where a lot of people died. So Ubisoft has just been completely tone deaf. So why not just kick them in the nuts while they're still down? Now, I think this game, the Steam parody game, is precisely the kind of glorious absurdity that we need in gaming. gaming is kind of like in a weird funk right now where everybody's too worried about catering to modern audiences and having woke narratives put into their games and checking off DEI boxes. And it's like, come on, dude, let's just go back to a time like, like the early Xbox and Xbox 360 era of gaming where third-party games were just ridiculous. They didn't take themselves serious at all. Think of the eras of like GTA Vice City and stuff. I want a lot of stuff that is just nonsense. If you're going to make a game about somebody named Yasuke that wasn't a real samurai and you're going to try to like make us buy into that, just have fun with it. And this is basically taking the whole historically accurate nonsense and shoving it straight up down their, what. So I feel, honestly, it's refreshing to see an indie developer kind of just rebel against modern gaming, against this whole corporate industry that's increasingly catering to this modern audience that does not show up. This modern audience, you guys do not show up. If you look at the discussions, the comments on the Steam page, a lot of people are just burying Ubisoft right now. So the meme is here. I'm all about the memes, guys. The memes is what I'm all here for. And Yasuke Simulator seems like they're doing the job. So congratulations. Historically accurate developers, you've done your job. So yeah, it's going to be available for wish listing on Steam actually right now. This is not an advertisement, but if you want to go and wish list on Steam, it's set to launch March 20th. There's no price as of right now, but if I was them, I would just put like $10 on it, right? The game is using user AI generated content for the audio and the graphics. I don't care about that. Just get it out there, make fun of Ubisoft. What's a good parody without controversy anyway, is what I'm trying to say. So here's $1 million question I have for you guys. Between Yasuke Simulator and Assassin's Creed Shadows, which Yasuke do you think is going to be more historically accurate? The one that Ubisoft has out here with Naoi and that's in ancient Japan, cutting off heads of Japanese people to hip-hop music? Or maybe the Yasuke that is driving around with a machine gun in a vehicle, just like drive-bying NWA straight out of Compton style, right? I'm going to lean towards the one with the machine gun. It just feels right, in my opinion, and it's just, can't wait till March 20th, guys, the battle of the Yasukes. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and I will see you on the next one.